I tie with trying to be politically correct with those type of things. But at 24 having telekinetic powers, I would probably goof off with the girls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do mischievous things here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe rob a bank and give the money back. That would be kind of cool. Just to see if
Okay.
I can. I'll just kind of test my limits and be like, okay, I won't do it again, guys. I won't do it again. Because at that moment, who in the world could stop me? I don't think anybody really could. It's like kind of like that whole apex predator thing that kind of runs in. Those are real thoughts that I think somebody would have, but it all depends on your heart. I think your core, kind of like foundation you have. Like no matter how much power you get, will it change you or will it? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And you guys, as a little sort of unit together, the three of you, obviously, I mean, you in the character, you didn't know. But you didn't really know. I mean, you knew Matt a bit, and you didn't really know Andrew at all.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Did that affect how you sort of did the chemistry in terms of getting together? Did you try and bond beforehand? Did you just bond on set? Was it kind of a process?
Well, I mean, the fact that we shot in Cape Town, we were outside of our comfort zone as it was because we were in a foreign country, and we lived together for 2.5 weeks. We stayed in one house, so that really helped our camaraderie and like getting to know each other and our chemistry and stuff like that. But I think in the film, there's only a few moments where we don't know each other.
Yeah.
And then we kind of jump straight to us being together every day, you know? And so that bond and chemistry that we kind of built throughout, training and rehearsals really paid off in the movie because, we've already spent like a month together like every day. So it's like we had that chemistry.
Yeah. So then, of course, you're in this sort of superhero movie. You're basically living the superhero dream.
Definitely.
I mean, you're a comic book geek. How was it to be a superhero? Was it everything you imagined?
It was a wet dream, dude. It was awesome. Like, it was just like, flying and moving cars and, just doing random odd jobs, using your mind and stuff like that. It was, it was incredible to be that guy, the guy that you always dreamed that you could be, And I think that's why people love comic books and fantasy, so much because, you escape reality, you can become, the better you.
Yeah.
I want to be, it's kind of like the movie Limitless, and he takes like, the pill and stuff and just opens it up like, oh my God, I'm like, I'm the super me. So that was the same kind of feeling.
And was there much chance for you guys to suggest stuff, to improv anything, to kind of, just make it feel natural because it's supposed to be guys just filming themselves?
Definitely. I mean, between, Adam and Josh, they were really very open to us, kind of like, they encouraged us to like bring stuff to the table and any ideas that we may have and stuff like that for the role of what could be cool and what do you guys think is cool and et cetera, et cetera. So we definitely worked together a lot.
Yeah. And sort of the characters, the one thing that really struck me about them was they're very real people. They're just these kids, they get these powers, and it goes very different ways for them. But that's one thing that's really come out of it. Is that one thing that kind of attracted you to it, made you think, I want to do this?
Yeah, because it's something different. You're playing a character, but you're not playing a character. It's that fine line between reality TV and like, a document. Became retarded for 2 seconds. It's that fine line between the two like styles of filmmaking, and I think it's a nice little ballet. It's a nice little I don't know. We complement each other. So.
And was it strange having the camera crew sort of over Dane's shoulder a lot and kind of doing that stuff to make it seem like it was him doing it?
I mean, the eye lines and stuff, reading to the camera guy, Peter, Peter was awesome. So, like, he got, actors, crash course one-on-one with us because we were delivering a lot of lines to him instead of Dane or Alex or whoever had the camera at the time. Like, we always were, talking to somebody else. But that was the challenging fun part. That was what made this movie different, Like, you don't want to keep doing the same things over and over again. You don't want to keep doing the same type of movies over and over again. So it's like when you get a chance to do something different that's outside of your norm, then you in this industry, and you just